In 1 Samuel, we meet a woman named Hannah. And Hannah is this amazing woman who has just been wanting to be a mother so bad. She has consistently gone to God and just prayed and asked to be blessed with a child. And so she does all these things that she's taught she should. She's praying, she's going to the temple, she's praying there and sacrificing, and she's doing everything she thinks she should. And eventually, God hears her. And he hears her heart, and he blesses her with a baby boy named Samuel. And so she is so overcome with joy when he is born, and she is so overcome with gratitude. And so one of the first things she decides is that when he's weaned, I'm going to take him to the temple, and I'm going to rededicate him back to the Lord. And so she goes through, she weans him, and he's probably between like the ages of 3 and 5 when they finally go to the temple. And so they go to the temple, and there's this priest there, and she recognizes him and says, hey, I'm the one who was like crying and praying and asking for a child. Here's my child. Thank you, God. And so she brings Samuel, and she brings a bull, and she brings the bull to sacrifice. And she just is so overcome with love and gratitude. She just, falls down in worship and says, here in 1 Samuel 27 and 28, she says, I prayed for this child, and the Lord has granted me what I asked of him. So now I give him to the Lord, for his whole life will be given over to the Lord. And he worshiped the Lord there. And so they're all overcome with just this amazing gratitude for how God works. And so they worship. And it goes on in 1 Samuel chapter 2, where Hannah says, she goes on and she prays more, and it's a pretty beautiful prayer. And she just talks about how grateful she is and just who she wants him to be. And so then Samuel stays there, and he continues to study and learn about God. And so dedicating him back to God was such a beautiful gesture. She recognized, just like the fruits of our labors, just like our money and just like our crops, like everything is God's. We belong to him, and everything is temporary on this planet. And so when he gifts us something amazing like a child, to dedicate it back and give him back and say, I know this child is yours. It really is. He is yours, and you're letting me take care of him. And I am so grateful for that. Here at MCC, we have a really special event that we hold usually twice a year, and it's called Family Dedication. And for those of you that don't know, Family Dedication is a way to do something similar to what Hannah did. And so a lot of times parents will bring their new babies. Sometimes it's toddlers, sometimes it's preschoolers or young elementary kids. And they choose to dedicate their child back to God. And what that means is making a commitment as a parent, as a family, to train your child to know Jesus and have a relationship with him. And so it's a very deep commitment, and it's a very beautiful one. And we take it seriously, and we celebrate it, and we love on those families. And so a lot of times we will just have a beautiful ceremony for them, and they will be able to pray around their child and share, gifts and traits they want their child to grow up to have, and just thank God for that child. And then we have like a little mini reception, and it's really, really cute and pretty. And we always tell parents that they can invite their families and friends, whoever they want. And it's just a great way for us to love on kids. We really believe that, the decision to follow Christ is an individual decision, and it's a very personal decision. And we take that very seriously. The decision to raise your child to know Jesus and to study his word and make that decision on their own, that is a very amazing and serious decision. And so if this is something that you're interested in, feel free to email myself or Michelle, You can find our email addresses on the website, exploremcc.org. And we would love the opportunity to show you just the process of having your children dedicated and just be able to celebrate them with you.